Shalawam, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and YAHAWASHI, to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor for love of true sincerity. Right, and I wanted to get into a brief topic, based upon this, the digital world, this digital currency and the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, And of course, got to go to the famous chip script, So Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And of course we know, through research and through looking in, the words in the Greek and analyzing it, that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, in which Esau has set up to be implemented, that's actually is being implemented now, but it's not being forced just as of yet, okay? And, there are various videos on YouTube talking about, the mark of the beast, and talking about, this digital currency. And, from this video here, which Apostle Tahar did last month, which when you look at the title of the thing, and it says, you can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in a creepy microchip implant that's been compared to the mark of the beast. Now, I know this is a touchy subject, with a lot of brothers out there, dealing with, this cryptocurrency and everything like that. But of course, the cryptocurrency itself, is not the mark of the beast, but whatever, they put into a chip and you have to get that chip inserted into you. That's the mark of the beast. The chip, and that's going to be the only way to buy and sell. That is the mark of the beast. And also coming along with that, them controlling your frequencies through the chip and different things like that. So you're a complete zombie for this system, that has all your information, that's the mark of the beast, But, before everything clearly gets to that stage where, and they're talking about this in various things of them implementing, certain cryptocurrencies into a microchip, but before all that happens, even if it happens, because, matter of fact, let me get to this article, because the government is talking heavy, about, the cryptocurrencies and different stuff like that, and they're getting more involved into it. Slack here. Hold on. Waiting for this thing to load up. This is saying, hold on. So I can 1 second. Okay. Yeah, boom. Because you had the G20 summit. Okay. And it says, this from ccn.com, and it says, official G20 calls for cryptocurrency regulation recommendations by July 18th. Okay, so for the fact that, during this G20 summit, they talking about regulations for the cryptocurrencies, lets us know that, this digital currency is here to stay. But when you get into this article, matter of fact, I'll read a little bit of it. It says, the world's economic leaders gathered in Buenos Aires, Argentina for the G20 summit and sought for proposals of cryptocurrency regulations to come by July 2018, according to the G20 communique. The document backs the words of Federico Sturzenegger, Argentina's central bank chief, who noted cryptocurrencies needed to be examined. Having seen the document, CCN can confirm that rumblings of a crackdown on cryptocurrencies are out of the picture. It shows the world's economic leaders seemingly prefer to call cryptocurrencies crypto assets, implying they see cryptos as assets and not currencies. The G20 communique notably acknowledges the technological innovation underlying cryptocurrencies, which has the potential to improve the efficiency and inclusiveness of the financial system and the economy more broadly. Yeah, of course it does, because, we know Esau's total agenda is to make, everything digital, you know. So of course it will potentially enhance the financial system and the economy. Now they're calling it, as of now, you know, these considering it to be what, crypto assets. But don't be surprised, you know, Esau with his new speak and changing up everything sooner or later. You know, they don't call things money or don't call things currency. They may call, you know, our way of payment assets. They may, you know, however they plan on doing it, you know. But we all know that things are all leading towards this digital era. When you look at the music, you know, it's no, people don't really buy CDs anymore. What, you're streaming, you're downloading. You know, everything is in digital form nowadays. So before things fully get, you know, to the mark of the beast, you know, the RFID chip, things are going to be more so digital first, you know, before, you know, Esau tries to fully implement that. But because we know with everything what Esau does, he does things in increments, you know, so that people can be acclimated to the climate of actually putting the chip within their bodies, you know. And they're going to be putting these things in a way of commercials and TV shows and different stuff like that to get the people ready to accept these things, you know. Because according to and it gives you an example of that, unless you know that, in Jeremiah the 15th chapter. This is Jeremiah 15:11, and it says, the Lord said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. So, you know, best believe they're going to be giving all types of deals, saying this and saying that, you know. It's going to be of a more convenience. You're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to do it. You see it happening now. You know, that's why we have, you know, the chips and the bank cards and the credit cards and different stuff like that now, to make transactions better, to make transactions faster. And that's what the people are going to be looking forward to, because, you know, people are big on technology within this world. And so, you know, this crypto, you know, and this digital currencies is definitely here to stay. And another point to back this up is that you have a company, well, I'll read a little bit into this article. It says Goldman-backed startup Circle buys major crypto exchange Poloniex. Okay, this is from Reuters, and it says Goldman Sachs-backed cryptocurrency startup Circle has acquired digital token exchange Poloniex, Circle said on Monday, as it aims to cement its position as one of the leading players in the booming market. So Goldman Sachs, this is a big corporation here in America. So Goldman Sachs, this deals with the elites. So this tell you what, that the elites, they want their hand in on this, man. You know, many people speak on it being a bubble and different stuff like that. Nah, this digital currency is here to stay, man. You know, a lot of them are worth nothing, but you know, you have some that are worth a lot. And Esau, you know, is setting this up so that they can get their hands into it, and then you know, eventually implement this digital currency possibly into, you know, the RFID chip. Now eventually they can actually do away with this whole cryptocurrency and come up with something totally different on their own. Who knows? But the point of the matter is, you know, that Esau knows what he's doing. He knows what's going on. That's why they're getting into this. So you have Goldman Sachs, the top company of Esau's world, you know, the elite's world. Okay, they have a startup company, Circle, that bought a cryptocurrency exchange. So for them to buy a cryptocurrency exchange where you can exchange different crypto assets, as they call them, which lets you know that they're in this for the long haul, man. You know, so when this dollar, you know, officially dies, or however, you know, it plans out, you best believe that all things are going to be digital first and foremost. Now we having it, you know, through you know, the credit cards and different stuff like that. But eventually when the whole dollar is going out and before the chip is actually forced on the people, you're going to be able to, you know, just go on your computer or go on your smartphone and trade currencies and different stuff like that. And also what with the mark of the beast, you know, the RFID chip being implanted within you, you know, you're going to be able to have, it's going to be what, a barcode, so they're going to be able to scan it, you know. Because when you look on these different crypto things, they have a crypto ID, or they have, you know, what they call it, it's basically like a crypto wallet. They call it wallets and stuff. And you can scan wallets and you can send money to one another. So this is exactly how it's going to be, with the RFID chip, And, and it says real quick, it says one of the best funded blockchain startups is its investors include Goldman Sachs Group Inc. and Baidu Inc. So, that's the point of, a top company, of Esau's world, of the elite's world, getting into this. So they're definitely in this for the long haul, man. So, the point of me getting into this lesson is just to show, that ultimately, before things get, to, the RFID chip being forced, this digital currency is going to be in full effect. It may be through this crypto way, or maybe something else that Esau develops, along the way. But this is going to be the way that things are going to happen before everything comes down the pipeline. So, for brothers that may be, thinking that cryptocurrency itself in the way that it is now is the mark of the beast. Nah, like, we're going to, before everything is said and done, we're going to have to deal with digital money, but of course not with, damn chip, being implanted within our bodies, because we know ultimately, hey, man, in the scriptures, you can't even get tattoos. We're not even supposed to have nothing branded within our bodies, let alone a chip being implanted within inside of us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to come to a point where we're going to have to be dealing with currencies, on a digital platform before, Esau actually starts to, enforce it upon the people. Then, when they come with that chip and saying, yeah, this currency or whatever it is, then you accept that, then you're going the hell off. Then you're going to be destroyed, But this is Revelations 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark in his forehead or in his right hand, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWAH, which is poured without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So, for people, that may not know, hey, you take that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast according to the scriptures, you're ultimately going to be destroyed, So as things are constantly moving, we see that this implementation of the RFID chip is coming very, very soon, man. It's coming very, very soon. As the times keep progressing and, we keep hearing more, you're going to definitely hear more and more about, these cryptocurrencies. And you have one that's called Electronium, and they're talking about they're partnering up with actual cell phone companies to where you can be able to exchange, Electronium, for money dealing with, paying your cell phone bills or getting credits in cryptocurrency, as bonuses, so on and so forth. So they're teaming up with other phone companies all across the globe, man. So this digital currency and this whole digital wave that Esau has set up it's not going anywhere, man. So we got to be on point for these things that Esau is implementing. And ultimately, no, you don't take that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. But it's wisdom, to deal with these digital currencies, when that time comes. Because we don't, the scriptures say, be not over righteous, Real quick, in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter says, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Okay, so I'm not telling brothers, if you feel a certain way about it, you don't have to deal with it. Now is not the point in which we have to, but it's going to come a point where, and like I said, I'm not saying there's going to be Bitcoin, I'm not saying it's going to be Ethereum, I'm not saying there's going to be Ripple or so on and so forth. It could be something totally different, but it's going to come a point in time where everything is going to be digital before they force, the chip on us. So it's going to be a point in time where you're going to have to deal with it some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's only going to be wisdom. What's not wisdom is where if they take the digital currency and put it in the chip and you take that chip. That's a dumbass, and that's bringing yourself to destruction. you know. So I hope this segment was edifying for brothers, and just to shed some light on what's going on, with the digital world and this digital money, So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bashim YAHAWASHI, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and Shalawam, Yahawah Bashim YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, elect out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love of true sincerity. Shalawam.